Hi, Wycliffe Barrett here, Xplane dedicated. Good morning and welcome. Today we're going to have a look at MisterX, Salt Lake City. See you right after the intro.
Good afternoon. Report you're all good. 2,000 feet.
Hello YouTube, Wycliffe Barrett here. Today we're looking at ShortFlight Design, Salt Lake City KSLC. ShortFlight Design is actually MisterX, who did a load of airports, freeware airports, but now he's actually going into the payware arena, and with this airport he has really moved the bar up. All other designers, they need to look at this one as a benchmark. If you're going to do an airport, this is how you do it. In fact, all I can say is that he's hit every one of the marks for me in terms of scenery design and airport design. Those marks include orthophoto scenery, ground textures, moving vehicles, and clutter. The airport clutter is the main one, and if you get that right, then your airport looks as though it's alive, even if there is nothing moving. Let's have a look at this airport then. Absolutely beautiful, really done well. The ground markings are absolutely superb. Not only are the ground markings good, but everything else is, as far as I'm concerned. We're just moving out towards the Delta building here, and as you can see, it is beautifully constructed. The texturing on it is absolutely spot on. Overall, this airport is huge. Salt Lake City is 4 miles west of downtown Salt Lake City. It's in Utah. It is the 4th largest hub for Delta Airlines, as well as a hub for Delta connection carrier SkyWest Airlines. Salt Lake City International Airport offers scheduled flights to the United States, in and around the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Europe. KSLC is a detailed creation from ShortFlight Design, as I said, aka MisterX, and it's got accurate rendition of KSLC, high resolution airport, animated and populated airports as well. Highly accurate scenery for KSLC, Salt Lake City International Airports, and also parts of the city as well. I haven't even begun to look at the city in terms of what it might look like. I'll do that in another review, I think. It's so huge, this. You've got accurate models for all terminals, hangars and other buildings. Most terminals with 3D interiors, and we quickly saw an interior right up at the head of the video. High resolution airports are dynamic reflections on buildings. Unfortunately, that's Xplane 11 only. It does work in Xplane 10 as well. Custom high resolution ground textures. It's got baked ambient occlusions included. HDR night lighting, which is what we've come to expect with Xplane now. And high resolution photo scenery at 15 centimeters per pixel, which is very, very fine tuned. Just coming down the highway here as we move in towards the airport environment and going towards the terminals, and look at the signage there, absolutely incredible. And even more so, the gantries themselves, they look as though they've got mass and weight and shadowing on them. So beautifully curved gantries with the signage over them. All of this traffic is custom traffic that is going into the airport environment and going into the terminal environment as well. You may have noticed as we flew over the car parks, all of the 3D placed cars. These cars are 3D objects. They're not painted, they're not drawn, they are actually 3D objects. And so the frame rates in this airport is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to say this now. This is the best airport to date on Xplane.org. It's $24.95, and this is the top one at the moment. MisterX 6, when he was doing his freeware airports, they were staggering in themselves, but now, moving into the payware market, he has excelled himself. As I said, this one hits all of the points as far as I'm concerned in terms of what an airport should look like, how it should feel. It's actually a living, breathing airport. It's amazing. On top of all of this, you've got animated and populated airport areas, animated vehicles and ground traffic, and you can see them moving around all the time. Animated jetways and custom docking guidance system, unique to KSLC, and using the AutoGate plugin. So you do need Marginal's AutoGate plugin installed in your Xplane installation. Look at this as you've come through here, all the signage, the markings, everything is just spot on, absolutely 100% first class. On top of all of that, you've got randomly placed static aircraft, which can be turned on and off in the Xplane settings menu. Overall, this airport is pure class, 100%. I think it is the best that I've seen by far. This is number one on the list. It doesn't matter if you don't even fly to Salt Lake City. You've got to get this one just for the experience. You could spend hours moving around this airport. You just walk, if you walk around the airport using the many valid camera views that we have in Xplane, it's going to take you forever to get around. The markings on the ground are superb. I haven't seen anything out of place, so to speak. I haven't seen any kind of mismatching of tarmac or concrete going the wrong way, and this is a masterclass in airport scenery design. And I'll say to anybody out there who is thinking of doing airport scenery design, you need to look at this one as your benchmark. This is the one that has set the standard above everything else. I just need to say, of course, this is a not paid for endorsement. I'm very grateful to Xplane.org for supporting Xplane Dedicated so I can continue bringing you excellent YouTube content. Look at the shadowing and the night lighting as we come over the terminals and the gates here of KSLC. ShortFlight Design have really put a marker down here. This airport is one of the best that I've ever seen. As I said earlier, I think this is number one at the moment. So that means I'm pretty sure that somebody will come along and really steal the crown and produce something even more spectacular. But they're going to have to go a long way to do that, because this is brilliant in terms of environment, ground, clutter, markings, aircraft, statics, everything. This is a good one, including also the night lighting to the airport. They've done a really good job on replicating the night lighting around the airport. Also, as I said, the downtown area of Salt Lake City has been realized with custom buildings, with reflections on all of those buildings. Absolutely incredible. I hope you like this review. If you can afford to buy this, then I think you should. It's one of those airports that is going to be a cracker, and everybody's going to be going for this one. Hope you found this review useful. A brilliant airport. I'm going to give it a solid 9.5. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, smash the like button, and don't forget, if you see the bell, click on that and you'll be notified immediately when my YouTube videos go live. We'll see you all soon. Cheerio. Yeah.